Hi everyone, welcome to the Piano Keys. I'm so glad that you're here. This is the first tutorial for my easy piano version of the song Shallow from the movie A Star is Born, sung by Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga. Since this is an easy piano tutorial, I'm telling you every note that I play and what finger I'm using. I show you one hand at a time, then we put the hands together, and then I tell you how to use the pedal. The link to the performance is right here, so you can see the final product that you're working toward. If you want to get the sheet music, which I highly recommend, the link to that is in the description box below this video. Why should you get the sheet music, even if you don't read music? Because it's a really great visual map to follow and keep track of the information that I'm giving you. Make sure that you are really comfortable playing one hand at a time in each section, and then put the hands together, and then once that feels pretty good, then add the pedal. So you want to take one step at a time so that it's not too much information that overloads you. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can do that now. If you like this video at some point while you're watching it, click the thumbs up. Find me on social media, on Facebook, The Piano Keys, on Instagram, The Piano Keys TPK, and my website is thepianokeys.com. If you're ready to learn the first part of Shallow, keep watching. Left hand third finger is on low E. So here's middle C. Here is the E right below, and we want to go one octave below that. Play E, then we're going to step up, second finger to F sharp, first finger to G. Pick up your hand, move second finger up to C, and then fifth finger on G, first on D. Then you repeat what you did in the very beginning. So go down, third finger to E, step it up, F sharp, G. And that's the entire intro, left hand. Right hand, first finger is on G, right below middle C. First finger on G, 4 on D, back to your G, second on A, fourth finger back to D, and then you play that G and D together, 1 and 4. First finger still on G, third on C, fourth on D. Pick up, first finger on G, fifth finger on E, and then step down, fourth finger to D. You play that G and D again, 1 and 4. Now pick up, fourth finger stays on D, first finger moves down to F sharp, and do you see where that second finger is? Hovering above the A, you're going to play it. F sharp, A, D, 1, 2, 4. Then you play what you did in the beginning. G, D, G, A, D, and then G and D. Left hand plays first, then right hand. Together, right, together. Left goes first, then right. Left, right, now together. And then this is like the beginning. Now we'll do it with the pedal. So if you don't know much about pedaling, watch my pedaling tutorial. That will help you a lot. If you want to get really into using the pedal, then check out my piano boot camp and instant piano courses. All right, so pedal goes down on beat 1. Change, 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 change. The verse left hand starts exactly the same way as it did in the very beginning. E, F sharp, G. Now it changes. Fifth finger moves up to the C below middle C, and then first finger on G. Pick up your fifth finger, move it down to G, first finger on D, and then repeat that D. And then you play what you did in the beginning of this section. E, F sharp, G, C, G, G, D, D. So basically we play the same thing twice through. Right hand fifth finger on the E above middle C. This is going to be the melody. Then fourth finger on D, second on B. Pick up, move fourth finger to middle C. Then third finger on B. And now first finger on F sharp, second on A. Remember, if these fingerings don't work for you, use whatever it does. I'm going by what I did in the performance video and also what's on the sheet music. You might want to get the sheet music even if you don't read, because it's a great map to follow. Then you play the same thing again, except you add a G right before the first note. First finger on G, and then E, E, D, B. Move to C. I'll play that whole thing, just this section, so you can see how it fits. Left hand starts, then the right. Now together, right, together. Left hand goes first, now right hand. Pick up your left and move it together. Now left goes first, right, together, right, together. Left hand, now right. Pick up left, move it together. We were holding the pedal from before. You're going to change it as soon as the left hand plays on beat 1. So change, 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 change. That one's fast. Change, 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 change. Fifth finger on low E, the same one we've been starting on. Now up an octave, first finger on E, and then back to your low E. Fourth finger on F sharp, and then third finger on G, first finger on D. Fifth finger on the C below middle C, then first on G. Fifth finger moves down to G, then second finger on D, first finger on F sharp, then we play that thing we already know really well, third finger on E, F sharp, G. Back to fifth finger on C, first finger on G. Then pick up, fifth finger on G, second finger on D, first on F sharp. So there's a lot of repetition here of things that we've done, which makes it easy to learn. First finger on G below middle C. Second finger on A, third finger on B. We're just stepping up. Now fifth finger on D. Then step down, fourth finger on C, third on B, and then second on A. Back up to B, and then down to A. First finger on G, play it 3 times. Fifth finger on D, first on G, and then step it up again. A, B. Fifth finger on D, play it 4 times. Then step it down, C, B, A, second finger, up to B, and back down to A. I'll play that much without talking so you can see it. First finger starting on G. Hands together to start. Now left hand together. Left hand goes first, just one note, and then together. And right hand continues. Pick up the left hand, move it. Together. Right. Together. Right. Left. Right. Together. Left hand. Together. And then right. Pick up and move the left hand. Together. Right, together. Again, we were holding the pedal from before, so as soon as we play that left hand first note, change it. So up and down. Change, change, change. Change, 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 change. Remember, change is just up and down real quick. Change, change, change. You're going to see a lot of familiar stuff here. So left hand starts on E, that's 2 octaves below middle C. Here we go. We do that stepping up, F sharp, G. Then we do it again. And guess what? One more time. Yay for repetitions. Good. Now, pick up first finger and move it to C. And then fifth finger on G, first on D, repeat that D. Back down to our E, F sharp, G. If you like repetitions, click the like button on this video so I'll know. And then first finger back up to C, and then 5 on G, first on D, and repeat that. So if you're looking at the sheet music, I just played from measure 23 to 34. And you can take a pencil and just kind of make note, like circle the things that are the same, in the same color, pencil or marker. And that way, as soon as you see it, you'll know, hey, I already know this. I just have to bring it back up in my mind. That's very helpful when you're learning to play a piece, because you don't want to approach every measure like it's a brand new world. It's not, especially in pop music. There's so much repetition. So the sooner that you train yourself to find the repeating patterns, the quicker you can learn more songs. Okay, right hand's also going to do a bunch of stuff that we've done before. You'll recognize this from the intro. First finger on G, 4 on D, back to your G. A, D, recognize it? We played it in measure 5. Let's do that again because the music repeats right there. Here comes something else we already know, which is from the first verse. Fifth finger on E, 4 on D, 2 on B. First finger on G, 4 on C, down to B, first finger on F sharp, second on A. I hope you're remembering this from section 2. First on G, fifth on E, 4 on D, 2 on B, and then you repeat what we just did in measure 29, G, C, left hand goes first, and then right hand. Together, right, together. You do that again. Now we move on. This is where Lady Gaga starts singing. Left hand, then right. Together, right, together. Left hand, then right. Now together. Left, right. Together, right, together. Left, and then right hand. Together. You can review every section each section a million times if you need to. Slow it down or speed it up. What I would recommend is that you get pretty comfortable in a section before you move on, so that you're not overloading your brain with too much information. When we do that, we tend to give up more often than not. It's like, too much, I can't handle it, I guess it's too hard for me. But if you take a little bit at a time, it's a lot more manageable. All right, pedal was down. Now we're going to lift and change it as soon as we play the left hand. Change, change. Repeat that. Change, 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 change. So that one we change pretty quickly. Change, 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 change. Again, in measure 35, we're repeating stuff that we did before. In this case, we're repeating what we did in measure 15. So, fifth finger on low E, then thumb on the E above, and then back to your first E. 4 on F sharp. Now, third finger on G, first on D. First finger moves down to C. Third finger on G, first on D. And then you play what we know so well by now, E, third finger, F sharp, G. Pick up that first finger and move it up to D, and then second finger on C. Fifth finger on G, second on D, first on F sharp. We've done that together before. Right hand first finger on the G below middle C, and this is also the same as what we did in measure 15, just like the left hand. G, now step it up. A, B. Fifth finger on D. Step it down. C, B, second on A. Are you recognizing this? I hope so. Then third finger on B, second on A. Now we're going to do what's called a grace note. If you've not done grace notes with me before, then here's an explanation. If you've done them with me before, then just, suffer through the explanation. A grace note is a quick note that doesn't really get any official time in the counting of the music. And usually it's just there to make things more interesting. It's a decoration. Grace note is a part of something called ornaments. So, if I didn't have the grace note, if you're looking at the music, this will make a lot of sense to you. Measure 38 on page 2. So, without the grace note, I would just play second on A, first on G. But the grace note is going to be the B, third finger right above the A. So, watch this. See that? I just kind of play the B really quick, almost like I made a mistake, whoops, and I move on. So I'll start at the beginning of that measure, measure 38, watch. Okay, and the reason we do it, especially in pop music, like jazz and blues and rock, whatever, on the piano, we can't bend strings, or we can't bend the way we sing or blow through a horn. And so the best we can do is play a note and get off it quick. So if I were a guitarist, I could just put my finger on that string and bend it, and make it sound close to that, but with piano we can't. So we do that. Okay? All right, moving on to measure 39. Play that G again. Fifth on D, back to your G. Step it up, A, B, and then step it back down. A, G. Fifth finger on D. Step it down, C, B, A, B, A. So you see how much repetition there is, even within just a few measures. I'm going to play this section from the beginning with no talking so you can see it. Hands go together, left, together. You already know this from section 3. Now left hand and right. Together, right, together. Here's that grace note, play it quickly and get off of it. Left, right, together, then right, left, right, pick up your left and move it, together, right, together. Again, the pedal was holding from before. Change it as soon as you play beat 1. Change, 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 change. That was the first part. How'd you do? Let me know in the comments section. Remember to be patient with yourself. Make sure that you practice a little bit every day. It all adds up, and before you know it, you'll be able to play it pretty well. Keep practicing, have fun, and I will see you soon. Bye.